Oh, geez. I'm not even ready. Okay. Oh. Maybe if I put my hat on. Oh, it gives me Alice vibes from Twilight if we're back in 2008 or whatever. 2008 was a wild year, at least for me. That's when I started writing because of Twilight. If you haven't matched the theme, I had darker clothes to wear, but I figured I wouldn't go take it all the way since I'm already embarrassing myself. I mean, hello, middle school, when I wrote Lexi all over my freaking notebook because that's what people do, I guess. Let me get myself situated. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have been meaning to do this video for a while now, I think years. But of course it's embarrassing. I talk about it to a lot of people when I was like, oh, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I would always tell people, oh, I wanna like read Wattpad stories or do like little skits. I haven't gotten to the skit part yet because I don't have my own place per se. I have a place that I'm staying at. Thank you, friends. But I don't have all the space and time in the world to actually sit here and do these skits and stories and whatnots. Today we're gonna be reading my very first story, which is in a very, very, very bad fan fiction of Twilight, which was, if you know me, you know that that's like my all-time favorite movie. Why? I don't know. I rewatch it now and I cringe. I'm almost 23. I'm 23, lol. I'm almost 23 and I look back at my childhood and I'm like, wow, I was that annoying. I never actually went to see the movies in theaters and I was never that like obsessed to the point that I was like illogical. At least I don't think I was illogical. I would just lived in my head. Like in my head, I was Bella Swan, you know? But outside to the world, I was just this random little kid that never left her room and was like reading all the time. One time my mom had to ground me outside of my room and she confiscated all my books and she was like, no, you're gonna go insane. All you do is sit at home and read. And I was like, but yeah, so that was basically my childhood. My childhood was just spent in a perpetual state of like thinking I was the main character in every story that I read. I also read the Fallen series and I wasn't a like Harry Potter kid, but I was definitely a Percy Jackson and the Olympians kid. Movies ruined it. Honestly, all the movies did bad. Any childhood movie like totally freaking ruined every book ever, but here we are. Anyway, let's get to the reading. Here we go. Oh God, I haven't even opened this in a while. It's so bad. This is so bad. Like, hold on. Let me show you the paper because this is so scary. Oh, the writing. It was 2008. I was like 9. I used to sit there and try to edit other people's stories, short stories for classes and like different things and their essays because I was sitting there and I was like, okay, well, I don't know English that well. English is not my first language. So if you didn't know that, English is not my first language. And I used to try to practice reading and writing by editing other people's papers or like short stories, because back then everybody thought they could write. Everybody was a poet, okay? Everybody was a emo little poet on MySpace and all this other stuff in Facebook where I wasn't allowed to have one, but I did, and now I really want to delete it because I have creeps in there. Ha. But yeah, let's reminisce with me. First of all, plagiarism already, like what the heck. Also, look at this paper. This paper is so gross. It's decaying. How do you preserve paper? Like from home? Oh, thumbnail, wait. Oh. Jesus, okay, let's see. First of all, plagiarism, right away, it says eclipse. If you couldn't tell which story was my favorite, Eclipse was. And then I tried to rename it Evangeline, but I wanted to be like special, so I was like Evangeline Lean. Oh God, ooh, I don't want to read this. Okay, let me get my best like reader voice here. Oh my God. All right.
So many reasons to run.
Yet, I didn't feel the need to run. Justin had to be the most fastiest. I didn't even know how to spell fast.
Fastiest person in the world. But I didn't feel the need to run.
Or to be scared. Okay, already. Oh wait. I knew he was keeping something from me. But what? Oh no, whoever I made read this, I'm sorry. My family didn't pay attention to me, so the fact that I was even able to craft a sentence in English is very astounding. Can I even English? I'm an English major in college and I can't even English. I'm so sorry. This is so bad. Alice was my favorite character in the Twilight series, and Justin Bieber at the time just happened to be poppin', so I was obsessed with Justin and I was convinced that he was my husband, and now he's married and I'm like, fuck. I was like, at least when I'm old, like, yeah, it's okay for like a 22-year-old to date like a 26. How old are these people? Isn't Taylor like 30? Oh my god. It's 2008 again. And all the people I was obsessed with are kind of boring now, and I'm starting to think that maybe my generation is just boring, but whatever. Oh my god, there's editing notes. I don't know if you can see it, but there's editing notes of me. I was hated. Oh, I don't know the difference between fucking verbs and adverbs and adjectives. Well, I didn't back then, and I do this thing with grammar where it's like I use Spanish grammar rules in English, so like verbs and nouns are like switched or whatever, and then I don't make any sense, and proof is in the pudding. People thought I was joking about that. I wasn't. Oh my god, all these names. Oh god. Alice, Justin asked, as if he were confused. Yes. I asked, are you all right? He asked. There's a lot of asking here. There's just a lot of asking here, just right off the bat. He asked, almost worried. Okay, thank God. I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of questions for the first, like, I said, I think so. I had not noticed that he had his arms around my waist. There's a lot of arms that are gonna be in hands around every waist, but that's just what. By the way, this is not an ad to Wattpad.com, but go read my stories there. I am embarrassed to say that my most read book has 35. Oh no, no. Please don't. Somebody's outside freaking mowing snow. Is that even a thing? I don't know what it's called, but they're mowing snow, whatever. Anyway, my biggest claim to fame is the 35,000 reads that I got on one story called My Alpha King. It's a shitty werewolf fan fiction about what? I don't really know. I guess Twilight, because that's what I was into. And oh, it's so bad. Like, I tried to do a video of me reading that and it was just bad. I don't understand why it's good. I guess it was catering to the audience of like 12-year-olds or 13-year-olds at the time, because I was 12 and 13, and you can sort of see how the really bad writing in the first few chapters gets progressively better, because as I got older, I was like, whoa, oh my god, people like this, why? And then I tried to improve the writing in it, but then it didn't really I can't film. Every time I film a video and it's getting good, it just noise happens. But like I was saying, you can see my writing. I think that's really cool that I have a timeline of all my writing getting progressively better or worse. Some people might not like this kind of style, but I mean, I write about not fan fiction, but fantasy, fantastical stuff. I don't really write realistically. I haven't tried actually, and I also don't like writing in third person. I write in first because I feel like that's the most insightful perspective, I guess, because you can get into the mind of one. It's the most biased perspective, but whatever. I mean, ugh. Am I ever gonna finish reading this? I'm gonna read one page so that I don't freaking embarrass myself any more than I need to with this. Oh, the sweet smell of decaying paper. The heck? Alrighty. Where was I? I had not noticed he had his arms around my waist. He had grabbed B, and I corrected it to me, and then before, but I didn't have an E at the end because I didn't know that there was a lot of silent letters in the English language. Oh gosh. He had grabbed me before I tripped in the school hallways. Yeah, because Bella was clumsy as fuck. This video is not gonna work. Oh well, at least it wasn't that long, huh? I could just wait, but this man takes forever to freaking mow. Why would he do it mid like snow? Like it's snowing. We're gonna get like 8 inches on top of the 10 inches that we had last time in the city. So it's like, why are you mowing? Snowing. Oh no. Okay, he's getting far away. All right. He had grabbed me before I tripped in the school hallway. I was heading for the gym. I remembered after my heart started beating faster. Oh, I need to go to the gym. He didn't let go. His cold hands made a cage around my waist. He turned me around and looked at me with those light green, I had topaz because Twilight. Light green eyes. I had topaz and then I changed it to green because I was like, ooh, plagiarism. I didn't know what plagiarism was at the time. I thought you could just write whatever the fuck you want. Honestly, isn't 50 Shades of Grey a freaking fan fiction of Twilight? There's that theory that there's only like 5 stories in the world. Well, here you go. I feel like that's just an excuse for giving little me. I feel like that's just like an excuse I'm giving to little me for plagiarizing all of Twilight. But you know what? This isn't that bad. I mean, there's just a lot of holding hands, waist, like no progression. There's literally no progression in the story whatsoever. It's no character development, no nothing. But it's like an artifact and it's mine. And then I rewrote it when around the age of 14 when I realized that this was plagiarism. I rewrote it. So, what did we learn here? Maybe, just maybe, I'm not that cringy. Actually, I think I am. I'm so sorry. Oh God. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm done. I can't get through one freaking reading without laughing at myself and freaking out. So if you guys want more of this, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you hate this, give it a thumbs down. Make this my most hated video and I will cry myself to sleep about it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I will try to do better eventually. I have ideas for this channel, but listen, once I get myself out of bed, it's already hard enough to get myself out of bed these days. I'm sure everybody's experiencing that during the panini press, aka pandemic that we're in. But yeah, that makes it very, very hard for creators, I'm sure, to get up and do stuff. And like crawling yourself out of your Netflix hole is just insane. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is staying healthy and drinking lots of water and staying inside. Thanks for coming to listen to me be awkward on camera for the millionth time. Okay, bye.